I'm a scumbag. I'm a piece of crap. I'm a loser. I'm such a bad person. These are some of the comments that I've gotten on some of these videos I make about being a landlord or an Airbnb superhost or any of these things. It blows my mind that you work your entire life in your 20s and your 30s, and now I'm almost 50 years old and I own real estate and I rent that real estate out to less fortunate people. And when I say less fortunate, it's because they can't buy their own house. I'm assuming that if they could buy their own house, they would buy it and not have to deal with a landlord. And then they would be responsible for the hot water heater, the leaking shower, running water over, letting their kids take baths and spill water all over the floor and cause major water leaks, mowing their own grass, cleaning up the yard, doing everything that a landlord does for them. They would be responsible for that. So I would say that I am in a position now at almost 50 years old that I can provide housing for people that are unable to provide it for themselves by putting down the money. And I know that there are people that can buy and they're choosing not to buy. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that are in my shoes 30 years ago, and I couldn't afford to buy a house. So I had to rent a house. I had to share rooms. I have a 4-bedroom house and everybody paid $600-700 a month, but we had a bigger house, but we had to share that. And, people eating your food and parking behind your car and all that crazy stuff that goes on when you're younger and you're renting out a place. But now that I'm older and I'm able to do that, when I talk about those issues and things coming up and people bringing in pit bulls into a property, that then jeopardizes everything that I have. So if I own a property and I rent it out to someone and they sign a lease saying they're not allowed to have dogs, and they get a dog, and some of the breeds are the Akitas, the Doberman Pinschers, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, what's that big thing? I don't know, it's a big ass dog. You're not allowed to have these dogs because insurances don't cover them. And the reason insurance companies don't cover them is because when they do bite somebody, they bite the crap out of them and it breaks their bones. They kill little kids. I mean, you don't hear of a Chihuahua killing a little kid or a mini golden doodle, right? You just don't hear about it because it doesn't happen. So insurance companies don't care about that, but they do care about the other.